Okay, leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi unleashed, of course, a fresh set of allegations of large-scale voter manipulation against the Election Commission yesterday. His focus was on two seats. One of those was Karnataka's Aland constituency. Mind you, the second time that Rahul Gandhi is raising a seat in Karnataka, because his first expose was about Mahadevpura and central Bangalore. This time, Aland constituency, which falls in Kalaburgi in North Karnataka. His claims, of course, ignited a firestorm with questions swirling over the integrity of the 2023 Karnataka Assembly elections. But we're moving away from the political fight. We're getting you now a ground report. This is from a Gram Panchayat called Sarasambha. This is in the Aland constituency. We spoke to voters out there to understand the truth. Is there any basis to what Rahul Gandhi has said? Is there any truth to what Rahul Gandhi has said? Or was it all fabricated, made up to tarnish the Election Commission, as the BJP has claimed? Now, many voters that we spoke to said that, yes, some of their names had mysteriously vanished from the electoral rolls. And they say this happened just days before the elections. And so they too have questioned, why was this done? Was there a deliberate attempt to suppress certain votes? But let's put it out for you so you can decide for yourself about these allegations of attempts to manipulate the election and whatnot. Take a look at this ground report.
Serial number one, serial number one, serial number one. Someone created fake logins, deleted 12 voters.
Rahul Gandhi did not drop the promised vote chori hydrogen bomb, but came out all guns blazing with what he claimed is undeniable proof of centralized voter list additions and deletions using software. He also accused Chief Election Commissioner Gyanesh Kumar of shielding the perpetrators.
23. Karnataka CID writes to ECI requesting all details of these numbers and these transactions almost immediately in March. In August, EC gives a reply, doesn't fulfill any of the demands, and doesn't give us the information. Doesn't give the CID of Karnataka the information that will lead them.
India Today visited the Sarasambha Gram Panchayat in Aland Assembly constituency, which was cited by the leader of opposition as a case study for what he claimed could be a nationwide exercise. Many voters in Sarasambha who were allegedly targeted spoke out. They claimed that names had disappeared from the electoral rolls just a couple of days before the 2023 assembly elections.
वो लोगों का कट हुआ था, हमारे मुसलमान लोगों का 12 लोग हाँ इतने लोगों का कट हुआ था। फिर वो लोग ये करे BR पाटिल की तरफ से फिर हम वोटिंग का डालने का चांस लिए। फिर नहीं मालूम कौन क्या है, मालूम ही नहीं पड़ा। वोटिंग लिस्ट देखने से हमारा नाम कटवा था।
टोटली हमारे गांव में 26 जना का नाम निकाले थे। हाँ, फिर हम क्या करें, हमारे आमदार साहब को कान पर रखे कि तो उनके फेवर हमें आदमी PR पाटिल के फेवर हमें आदमी है, उनको कान पर रखने से उन्होंने प्रियंका गांधी हाँ प्रियंका खड़गे उन्होंने बातचीत करके फिर हमारे को वोट करने का चांस दिए तो हमारा वोट अल्पसंख्यक का 11 वोट कैंसिल करने का चांसेस ज़्यादा करे।
BR Patil, who won from Aland, told India Today that the Congress will get to the root of the issue and reveal the faces behind the conspiracy.
On the basis of my complaint, yes. On the basis of the voters' complaint, yes. They are alerted.
Yes.
They have taken a status quo to maintain status quo.
But still nobody's names has been removed, isn't it?
No, nobody's names, because we are very much vigilant. Okay. And we have taken all precautionary measures. Okay. Voters have filed their complaint. Okay. On that basis, the prima facie was proved. Okay. There is something mischief has been happened.
As per the FIR filed in the case in 2023, 6,018 applications were received for the deletion of voters. The FIR mentions that only 24 applications were accepted and the corresponding names deleted. It further says that the remaining 5,994 applications were submitted using various mobile numbers. The Election Commission claimed that relevant information was already shared with the police investigating team, which held meetings with the Chief Electoral Officer of Karnataka and cyber security experts. Now, while the EC claims it prevented the fraud from happening, the question remains, will those who tried to alter the voter list ever be unmasked? Bureau Report, India Today.
Okay, let me bring in Maushmi Singh for more details on this. Maushmi, our ground reporter also from Aland confirming that some of the voters in the constituency did realize that their votes were deleted in a rather suspicious manner just days before the elections. It was fixed, of course. This was an attempt, as Rahul Gandhi himself put it. But now there are also questions about an investigation that will perhaps kick off, because there are reports that suggest that the Congress government in Karnataka is actually considering setting up an SIT to look into what Rahul Gandhi has alleged.
You know, clearly, Akshita, if you see that Rahul Gandhi had said that the election commission should actually reply within a timeline to the CID, and perhaps they feel that even after CID's 18 letters, if the election commission is not replying to the chief electoral officer of Karnataka as well, then perhaps there should be some second channel of probe. And that's one reason that, clearly B.R. Patil there stating that it was only at the behest of his complaint that those approximately 6,000 voters were incorporated. Had it not been the case, perhaps he could have lost the elections. And he said last time he lost the elections in 2018 by mere 600 votes or so, when he had not checked those deletions. So the entire row, Akshita, is actually escalating because of the allegations that the probe is being stalled by none other than the Election Commission. And the ball is in the EC's court, with Rahul Gandhi giving that timeline for the Election Commission to reply.
All right. Thanks very much, Maushmi, for joining us with those details. Let's see what plays out, because you've got Rahul Gandhi alleging that even as there was an investigation, none of it was actually followed up through, that the Karnataka CID has written 18 letters to the Election Commission and there's been no response. But our ground reporter also giving you a sense of what the situation was many months ago in the 2023 Karnataka Assembly elections in Aland, the seat that Rahul Gandhi is focused on. Let's get you breaking news coming in. Amid all of the uncertainty over what really happens for the Indian students and many of the Indian nationals in America, amid all that we've been seeing over tariffs between India and US, remember that there's a large Telugu population from the two Telugu states in America. And so Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy says that if the US continues to make it harder for Indian students to get visas or admissions, then top global institutions will be brought to India instead. Chief Minister Revanth Reddy claims universities like Harvard and Stanford are in fact looking to come to India as well.
If they are reluctant to give visas, if they are reluctant to give admissions for Indians, all those institutes are going to come to India. I spoke to Harvard, I spoke to Stanford, I have initiated. Next month I am going to join in Harvard to learn something. I have invited them. London School of Economics also wanted to come. Purdue also wanted to come to Telangana. If Trump is not going to allow Indians, those universities are going to come our place. We are going to place to US best of the best universities, even manufacturing. So it's only Trump. Maybe Trump, 4 years tenure already has completed. Maybe 1 year, another 3 years, we have to see.
Okay, let's talk about the big investment fight between Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. It's not the first time we've seen it happen, but now once again it's in the spotlight over tech giant BlackBuck and the rather public post that they put out about their frustration over Bengaluru, over the outer ring road in Bengaluru and the situation there. After outrage over reports of BlackBuck moving out of the city, not just an area, the CEO of BlackBuck has clearly clarified that no, we're not leaving the city. We're moving out of one particular area but remain very much in Bengaluru. But amid that, Andhra Minister Nara Lokesh has taken a jibe at the Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar over the pothole crisis in the city and the poor infrastructure. Now this even as Nara Lokesh has said that Andhra Pradesh does not dismiss the genuine grievances of people as blackmail and instead treats them with dignity and seriousness. This was in response to D.K. Shivkumar referring to what the BlackBuck CEO said as blackmail, saying we won't bow down to it. Remember, Nara Lokesh a day ago had also invited the Blackbuck CEO to relocate to Vizag, touting it as one of India's cleanest cities with top-class infrastructure. And let's get to exactly what Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar has said. This is obviously very bad publicity for Bengaluru. It hurts the image of brand Bengaluru as well. D.K. Shivkumar, however, has vowed to fix the crumbling infrastructure.
Bengaluru city clean ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ಗಾರ್ಬೇಜ್ ನ ತೆಗೆದು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಡಿಸಿ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ವಾರ್ಡ್ಗಳಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ರೋಡಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿಸಾಕಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೆ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೆ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಸಾಕಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂಥವ್ರನ್ನ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಯಾವ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಚ್ಚಿರಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಟೈಮಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅವರು ಇವತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾಳೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ರೈಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಮುಚ್ಚಿರ ಅಂತ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇದನ್ನು ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಕರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ಗಳು ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೊತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ರೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟು ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಕೂಡ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಲೆಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ರೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ರೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಯಾರು ಒಂದು ಬೋಗಸ್ ಬಿಲ್ ಬರೀಬಾರ್ದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವೇ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಆಗ್ತೀರಿ ಯಾರು ನಂಬಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಬಿಲೀವ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್.
And let's also get you an excerpt from the India Today Conclave South when you had Andhra Minister Nara Lokesh speaking about attracting investors to Vizag.
There was a controversy recently also over Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, because aerospace is one of the areas that you're looking at as a growth area. And there was reports that HAL may move out of Karnataka and come to Andhra Pradesh. It was eventually, that rumor was scotched by Karnataka itself. But is that how you see it? That if there is a company which today doesn't want to invest in a Karnataka or Kerala, please come to Andhra Pradesh, we are welcoming you. Is that the attitude that you want to bring? Even if it means some kind of a tug of war with the state.
Mr. Naidu made it very clear. HAL is going to be in Karnataka. No second thoughts about it. We have not asked them to relocate. But if the local government is unable to give, any government is unable to take care of their investors, and when there is a state willing to, give a handout and say, come, let's build the ecosystem together, what is wrong? We are the traffic-free side of Bengaluru airport. So that's where Kia ecosystem exists. Kia also we fought with various other states and got it to Andhra Pradesh. I believe it's important that states learn to compete rather than crib about it.
But is it a big challenge for you, Nara Lokesh, because you're from a state which was, in a way, created just a decade ago. And you could even almost call it a green field in that sense. Versus, let's say, Hyderabad, which already had a built-in infrastructure for IT over 20 years. Is that a big challenge when an investor comes and has to choose between Hyderabad's infrastructure and then a Visakhapatnam? Is that a major challenge you've had as a relatively new greenfield state?
Well, it's Fortune 500 company versus a startup. So we are a startup state. We are hungry. We are entrepreneurs. We have the desire. We have the fire in our belly to go attract investments. Now, as we speak, our MSME minister, my colleague, was in the summer Davos, where they're doing the MSME conference there, understanding how to create a vibrant MSME ecosystem. So it's not just about big boys. We are focused on MSMEs. We're focused on handlooms, textile. So across sectors, we believe that Andhra Pradesh has an important role to play, and we're going to play that role.
Okay, let's get you breaking news that's coming in on the Karnataka Caste Census. The Karnataka Chief Minister has made it clear that there's no question of shifting the timeline. There will be no delay in the fresh caste census that's being planned. Now, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, remember, had chaired a meeting on this today. And now, while speaking to the media, has claimed that all of this is just politicking, that BJP leaders are indulging in politics by referring to the Congress as anti-Hindu, but also saying that there's no question of us postponing the survey. This comes even as the BJP had earlier lashed out to the Congress over the caste census, saying that Congress is attempting to create a divide among people. But Chief Minister Siddaramaiah making it very clear that their plans of conducting a fresh caste census will go on as planned.
ಬಿಜೆಪಿಯವರು ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಗಳು ಕೂಡ ರಾಜಕೀಯವಾಗಿ ಆರೋಪ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷ, ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಹಿಂದೂ ವಿರೋಧವಾಗಿದೆ, ಹಿಂದೂಗಳ ವಿರೋಧ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಖಂಡಿಸಬೇಕು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸರಿಯಾದಂಥ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಬಾಡಿ, ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಯೂಟರಿ ಬಾಡಿ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನು ನಿರ್ದೇಶನ ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತು ಮುಂದೂಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಅವರೇ.
Okay, let's move on to other stories also that we're tracking this hour. In Tamil Nadu, there was a serious security breach that was reported at superstar Neta TVK chief Vijay's residence in Chennai. A 24-year-old intruder was found sitting on the superstar's terrace before being secured by the police. The accused, reportedly mentally unstable, has been taken to a government shelter. But what this has actually put the spotlight on, and while this incident turned out to be one of no consequence in the sense that it was a harmless attempt by a person to enter the house, the police have initiated a probe into how he managed to gain that close access to Vijay's residence. Given Vijay's growing political profile and massive public following, there is wide category security for him, and so there are questions being asked of whether there was a lapse in the security protocol for Vijay. TVK or Vijay for that matter is yet to respond to the incident. But we know that there is now heightened security at his residence in Chennai's Nilangare. Pramod Madhav is joining us with more details. So on this, Pramod, while it's been confirmed that this particular incident that happened, the person was mentally unstable and so has been taken in to a government shelter, it does raise larger questions about how this kind of a serious security breach was possible at Vijay's residence.
It surely is, Akshita, because just like you mentioned, it's an absolute shocking incident of a security breach at his residence, which is generally considered a kind of like a fortress, because we've been there multiple times. We know, the toll gates, when it opens or not, and they are very careful about sending anybody inside or out. But what happened is that our sources claim that 2 days ago, when Vijay had gone to lay garland near, to his headquarters, party headquarters, which is close to home, some kind of security lapse has occurred, and day before yesterday, only the security guard has noticed this particular person, that too in the terrace, not anywhere else, but in the terrace, and then he was immediately apprehended and handed over to the police. But the police are we're getting information that it is being little difficult to identify what exactly happened over there. The person has been identified as a 26-year-old from Velachery, and he has been admitted to a hospital currently under treatment, stating that he could be mentally unstable as well. But this is also turning out to be a challenge just to find out exactly how he got access and entered the place and went all the way up to the terrace, Akshita.
That's right. You can see the visuals on your screens are from Vijay's residence. Massive tall gates across, in fact, his residence in Nilangare of Chennai. Their walls are very high, the compound walls. So how did this man actually get right up to the terrace? That's something that an investigation perhaps will reveal more on. But Pramod, thanks very much for joining us with those details. That's all we have time for in this edition of Super 6.